vemos, Andy.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our panel discussion. My name is Maria Paula, and I will be moderate today's session. Our group created a poster titled Innovative English Learning Activities for Elementary Learners through Active and Collaborative Strategies for the Agora meeting. This project presents 5 dynamic learning activities designed to promote motivation, interaction, creativity, and meaningfully English language acquisition in elementary students. Today, each of our panelists, Zaira, Erwin, and Javier, will share insight about their teaching practice, how their understanding of language acquisition has evolved throughout the course, what Agora posters inspire them the most, and what they take away from this experience as future teachers. So let's begin with our first question. What was the most valuable experience from your teaching practice?
So for me, Zaira, the most valuable experience was recognizing how much students' confidence grows when we introduce meaningful and visual rich activities. During the picture, and I thought growing up, even the silent students participating because they made them feel more comfortable. They were not just repeating words, they were expressing ideas and connecting vocabulary with their real life experience. This practice taught me that students need emotional safely to produce language, and creativity texts are a powerful way to support that.
Okay. One of the most valuable experience for me was observing how collaboration increases motivation. When students work together, they feel supported and more confident. In our role play challenge, I noticed that even she students participated because they were interacting in pairs or small groups. This showed me how important teamwork is in a language learning.
My highlighting was definitely using music to teach vocabulary. In our vocabulary hunt, students were completely focused, they listened carefully, and they enjoyed the learning process. Music helped them identify words in context, and they were able to recall vocabulary faster. It made me understand how authentic materials can transform the learning atmosphere.
Thank you all for sharing those experiences. Each activity clearly provided meaningful opportunities for students' participation and creativity, which is exactly what we hope to achieve. Let's continue with our second question. So, how did your view of language acquisition evolve during the course?
At
Okay.
the beginning, I saw language acquisition mostly as learning vocabulary and grammar. But through this course, I understood that acquisition is deeply connected to interaction, emotional support, and meaningful input. Students learn more when they feel involved, when the activities activate their curiosity, and when language has a purpose beyond completing an exercise.
Okay, at first I used to see language acquisition mainly from a grammatical perspective, but through this course I realized that learning a language involves emotional factors, motivation, confidence, and opportunities to interact. Students acquire English more naturally when the activities feel real and connected to their lives.
I learned that multimodal inputs plays a crucial role. Images, audio, videos, gestures, and digital tools support understanding and retention. Before this course, I didn't see how essential these elements were. Now I know that when students receive language through multiple sensory channels, acquisition becomes more natural.
Great reflection. It's clear that the course helped all of us expanding our understanding of what language acquisition truly involves. Let's move on to the next question. So, which Agora poster inspires you the most and why?
The poster that inspired me the most was about gamification strategies in English lessons. It showed how game-based learning increased students' participation and reduced anxiety. It made me think of how we could continue enriching our vocabulary, bingo, using more interactive digital tools.
Okay, I was inspired by a poster focusing on gamification. It's showing how game elements can completely transform student participation. It made me think of how we could further develop our vocabulary bingo with even more digital tools.
I like the poster that focused on using rhythm and songs in English learning, teaching. It aligned perfectly with my interest in music and demonstrated how sound-based activities help students internalize vocabulary.
Thank you. It's interesting to see how each of you connected with different posters and how those ideas can enrich our own project. So now let's finish with our final question. What do you take away from the Agora event as a future teacher?
I take away the importance of innovation. Students need activities that feel real, fun, and interactive. The Agora reminded me that teaching English is not just about connect, it's about designing learning experience that students remember.
This discussion reflects how our posture and our learning through the course helped us understand the value of active methodologies, multidonal input, collaboration, and managing interaction in English learning.
I take away the idea that creativity is essential. Even small change in methodology can make learning more attractive and meaningful for children.
Thank you, Zaida, Erwin, and Javier for sharing your reflection. Our discussion shows how innovative, collaborative, and engagement activities can significantly improve English learning experiences for elementary students. We hope this conversation encourages our teachers to explore activity methodologies and create environments where students are motivated, confident, and inspiring to learn. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.